make any noise right now, i.e. slamming tailgates. So, to avoid waking up our neighbors, we're gonna try to open our tailgate very quietly. Oh no, had too many to drink. I let my tailgate slam open again. Well, lucky for us, I ended up picking up this tailgate strut assist a few weeks ago from the dealership. This is just a Ford accessory. So you just go behind the parts counter, they will order it for you. It's about 50 bucks at the time. It is a Ford accessory, but it is made by a company called DZ. So we're gonna go ahead and make a quick video on how to install this. It looks to be pretty straightforward. We do lose a bottle opener, which if you saw the last clip, we probably don't need no more of those. So we'll lose that bottle opener right there, but we're going ahead and go ahead and put this on. So we have no more of that package open right here, but just looking at it for you guys. If you need to see the part number or anything, there's the part number. Feel free to check that out. And again, this is a Ford licensed accessory, so about 50 bucks at this time of the video. Which I know these are about half price online, but it's all in fitment right now. So this is what we do have. Open it up. Open that up right there. As you can see, there it is. Nice little strut. And we do have all of our brackets right here and bolts. So our top bracket and our lower bracket. And then again, if you don't have any instructions, I'll show you the instructions real fast. Well, it looks like we have a QR to scan, so there's the QR for that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and try it out. So we're going to take our smaller of the two brackets right here, and we're going to start out at the top, and we're going to take this T50 Torx bolt out, and this plate is going to lay down like this. It's going to sit in like that to follow the body line of the tailgate right there. So we'll go ahead and take this out real fast. Literally all we are going to do is stick this through here like that, right back on. This obviously downward like that, filling in with this body line right here. All right, cool. Okay, so now we have a T27 Torx bit right here. We're gonna go ahead and take this bottle opener / tie down off. And we will not be reusing this. So put it on your wall for a bottle opener now. Just slide out just like that. It looks like they probably spray the bed liner with that bracket in there from the factory. So now that we got our bottle opener removed here, we're gonna go ahead and take the final bracket right here. As you can see, we're gonna take this, we're gonna stick our bolt here. This is going to require a T30 Torx head or an Allen, but the Torx star bit will work. We'll stick this through like that. And this is going to go like this. This little notch nut is going to go in like this. So it's gonna have the notches facing towards you. Turn that down there. There's some Loctite on it, so just kind of spin it to get to the Loctite. And you're gonna stick it in just like this. You really can't go wrong, you know, it fits. So now you're gonna stick the bracket, you're gonna pull out to lock the bolt back here in. Looks like we have it. Now we're gonna go ahead and start to tighten on it. Now that should pull pressure from the other side and give us a tight fit. So we can try this out in one take here. This will be great. So I wasn't able to really get it in the frame just because this thing took forever for it to work. They say something about a 5mm wrench in the instructions. I never found that use for a 5mm wrench, but so what I did was I took the nub, and you're supposed to stick the nub in like that, and then it's gonna go up like this and lock. It's gonna pull out this way. You're gonna pull it out this way, so it kind of goes with this body line right here. And then you're gonna put pressure on this plate right here by pulling out. while making sure that nut on the other end is kind of locked in, so there's pressure on both sides. So as you can see, it's still a little bit loose right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tighten it up, show you for you on camera. And you can see it just kind of snugs up like that. So obviously that bolt is held in there with the groove of that. So it's definitely a little complicated, you've the mess with it, but definitely you can get it if you do kind of what I told you by making sure there's pressure on both sides and that nut is seated on the other end. So we're gonna go ahead now that we have our brackets on, we actually put our bottle opener bolts in as well, just to retain those. But yeah, so now it's time for this. To put this end with the DZ up front, so this will go down, facing down. So these do turn, so we can adjust them. This will pop on like that. Like that. So it'll pop on like that. And get some of this stuff out. And then we're going to lift the tailgate. All right, so now that we have our pliers, we're gonna pull down on this little mount here. You can see it is shock assisted, so there's gonna be some pressure on it, but we're gonna move the tailgate up and kind of finagled in there. You can see it's very simple, straightforward stuff. Evidently, I just can't get it right now, but it's just gonna pop in like that. So there it is. We're gonna put our little locking clips on the end right there. But as you can see, what we have here is a working tailgate assist. And as you can see, no more pissed neighbors. Our tailgate does not slam anymore. So basically the summary of this tailgate strut assist, as you can see, it's definitely what it is. No more slamming, no harsh slamming. It's a pretty strong little strut too. I can just tell by when I try to push it down, it really, you have to put some weight against it. So I think it's gonna be pretty robust for quite some time. Pretty easy job to do. The only little kind of bastardish thing is doing this with putting the pressure on both sides of the nut here. These are never fun to do, but if you can get it right, it's definitely straightforward after that. That's probably the worst part of the job. All in all time, 25-30 minutes by the time you get all your prep and all that other stuff. So yeah, guys, I think it definitely was worthwhile. You can pick it up from your Ford accessory counter for about $50 or so. And when you buy a new Ford product, you get Ford points. Somewhere about $200 worth of Ford points. So that's what I spent my points on, was this. Definitely a nice little convenient thing to have. And then next up on this truck is going to be a how to install your bed cover. We have a hard tri-fold cover for this. We're gonna go put on it next. But as far as the tailgate assist goes, I hope that helped you out one way or another. Tried to be some humor in it as well, but you all get the point. You have all been there with the slamming of the tailgate. Super nice to have. So as usual, guys, thank you for watching, and we will talk to you all later. And last but not least, we repurposed our bottle opener to the garage wall. I can't think of a better place to have a can opener. So yeah, there we go, guys. Thank you for watching.